boys and girls, back with our next flipped classroom lesson. Today's lesson is called Multiplication Strategies with Multiples of 10. I know it's a mouthful, but we're getting into 1-digit times 2-digit multiplication. I know, scary, right? But you can do this. No panic, no freaking out. You can do this. All right, are you ready? Really? You'll be ready when we get to the end of this. You'll get this, I promise. All right, let's go ahead and start, and let's unlock the problem together. First thing we're going to do is an activity where we can use models and place value to multiply with multiples of 10. Remember that multiples of 10 are any number that 10 is a factor of. So let's take a look at some of those. Let's model the first 9 multiples of 10. So here we have one group of 10. We have 1 10. That's 1 times or group of 1 10. How many 10s is it all together? 1 10, which is 10, right? One group of 10 or 1 10 rod equals 1 10ths, which is 10. That was pretty simple, Mrs. Ard, but now let's see if we can figure out the other multiples of 10. Now, how many groups of 10 do we have? 2. We have 2 groups of 10. That's 2 times 1 10. Here's 1 10, here's 1 10. We have 2 groups of 1 10. How many 10s do we have altogether? 2 10s. How many is 2 10s? 20. Good job. You got this so far? All right, let's see. All right, now how many do we have? We have 3 groups of 10, don't we? We have 3 groups of 1 10. How many 10s is that? Good, 3 10s. And we all know that 3 10s is 30. Good job. What if we add one more group of 10? How many is that? That's 4 groups of 10. That's 4 groups of 1 10, which is 4 10s altogether. 4 10s is 40. Good. All right, I think you've got this. Let's skip ahead. Now, what would happen if we add 2 more groups of 10? 2 more groups of 10. Now, how many 10s do we have? 6 groups of 10, right? We have 6 of the 1 10 rods. How many 10s do we have? 6 10s. And 6 10s equals how many? 60. Good. Now, on your own, how many 10s would we have if we put another 10s rod there? Okay, 7 10s. And 7 10s equals how many? 60. Good. What if we put 9 rods there? How many 10s would we have? You guys are smart. That would be 9 10s. And 9 10s equals what? Awesome sauce, 90. You guys are ready to move on. Before we move on, let's look at this last point. What are the first 9 multiples of 10? We did a lot of them, but not all of them. We had 10, then 20 is 2 10s, 30 is 3 10s. What was 4 10s? 40. And then what was 5 10s? 50. And what do we have here? 60. And then I hear you, 70. I can't write fast as you guys are saying them. 80. And the last one, everybody. 90. Now we know that the multiples of 10 continue, but these are the first 9 multiples of 10. We have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, and 90. Those are the first 9 multiples of 10. All right, let's keep going. You guys are really rocking this today. So now we're going to take those multiples of 10 and we're going to figure out how to multiply those multiples of 10 times another number. Eek! It's okay, we can do this. Let's look at the problem. Best Care Veterinary Clinic offered free pet care classes for 5 days. Aaron attended the pet care class for 30 minutes each day. How many minutes did Aaron attend the class? So this is what we have. We have 5 groups of 30 minutes each day. 5 days of 30 minutes. So 5 groups of 30. So here's where those multiples of 10 come into play. Think that 30 equals 3 tens. 30 is 3 groups of 10. Step 1, complete the number line. Write the labels for the multiples of 10. So let's complete the number line. We have 0, 10, what's next? 20, 30, keep going, 40, 50, I hear you, good, 80, 90, 100, 110, what comes next? 120, 130, 140, 150, and then we end with 160. Good job. Now we're going to draw jumps on the number line to show 5 groups of 3 tens. Now let's draw jumps on the number line to show 5 jumps of 3 tens, 5 jumps of 30. So we're going to take 1 jump of 3 tens, 1, 2, 3 tens, 1, 2, 3 tens, 1, 2, 3 tens, and we need 1 more jump. We have 4. We need 5 jumps of 3 tens. So 5 times 30, or 5 jumps of 30, equals what, everybody? Good, 150. So Aaron attended the pet care class for 150 minutes. Great job! You just multiplied a multiple of 10, which is a 2-digit number, by a 1-digit number. Not too hard, is it? Let's try another way. Here's our problem again. We still have Best Care Veterinary Clinic. We still have Aaron going for 5 days, 30 minutes each day. We can use place value. We can model it using those 10 rods. You can think 5 groups of 30 equals 5 groups of how many tens? How many tens? 3 tens. It's 5 groups of 3 tens. Let's take a look at that. Here we have one group of 3 tens. Here's a second group of 3 tens. Here's the third group of 3 tens. Here's the fourth group of 3 tens. And here's the fifth group of 3 tens. That makes 5 groups of 3 tens. So, how many tens do we have all together? 15. 5 groups of 3 tens is 15. So if you take the 5 times the 3, that's 15 tens. So what is 15 tens? Count by 10, 15 times. Good. I hear a bunch of you saying it is 150. So 5 times 30 equals 150. Good job. Let's look at this one. 4 times 50 is how many? How many groups do we have? 4. And how many tens is 50? Good, 5 tens. So 4 times 5 tens is how many tens altogether? It's 20 tens. Good. 4 times 5 is 20, so it's 20 tens. 4 times 5 tens is 20 tens. How many is that altogether? It's 200 because 20 10 rods would be 200. Good job. Now I have a math talk, and I want you to just talk to me through the computer, and I can hear you, boys and girls, so do your best. Let's look at the math talk. Explain why 5 times 30, which is 150, has 1 0 in the product, 0, and 5 times 50, which we just said was 200, has 2 zeros in the product. We're going to talk about this more when you come back to school tomorrow, but can you tell me right now, why do you think 5 times 30 has 1 0, and why 4 times 50 has 2 zeros? Go. Let me hear your best. Okay. Okay. Good. I agree with that idea. I think you're using great strategies. Good job, boys and girls. What I heard a lot of you saying is that 5 times 3 is 15, so 15 tens just adds 1 0, 150. But 4 times 5 is 20. There's already a 0 in the product of these two numbers. So when you change it into single units, 20 tens, you add another 0, and so that makes it 200 with 2 zeros, not just 1. We'll talk more about that tomorrow, but great job today, guys. We have one more page to talk about, and we're going to use a number line this time, again, to show the products. So let's try these together. 8 times 20. What does that mean, everybody? Good. It means 8 jumps of 20. So we're going to start at 0, and we're going to do 8 jumps. We're going to jump 20 each, which is 2 tens. So here's 2 tens, jump another 2 tens, another 2 tens, which is 20, and then 20, and then 20, and then 20. How many jumps do I have? Good, 6. Always pause and recount sometimes. I need 2 more jumps of 20, 1 more jump of 20, and there we have it. So guys, what is 8 times 20? Boom chakalaka, 160. You guys rock! Woohoo! 160. Are you ready to try another one? Yeah, sure, you've got this. Now we're going to use place value because we did both strategies. We did the number line and place value. The number line, you just jump that many tens, and with the place value, you're looking at how many tens and multiplying that. 3 times 70 equals 3 times, how many tens is 70? Oh, good, 7. You guys are quick on that. So 3 times 7 tens equals how many tens? Good, because 3 times 7 is 21, because you know your 3's and your 7's. So 3 times 7 tens equals 21 tens. So what is 3 times 70 altogether? 210, because we added 0 at the end for a tens. 21 tens is the same thing as 210. Awesome. All right, boys and girls, that is the end of our lesson today. Go ahead and go on and do your blog and your journal today, and I'll see you in class tomorrow. Bye.